kids, it's Mr. Dan the Art Man, and I am back with a brand new set of videos. It's been awfully cold outside lately, so I thought we would get together and draw a steaming hot cup of hot cocoa. This is a really fun and really easy drawing, and you can do all sorts of fun things with this. It's just a great project. So let's get started. I'm going to teach you how to do this. All you're going to need is a piece of paper. You're going to need a pencil with an eraser or an eraser. You're going to need a marker, a black marker of some kind, and some colors a little bit later to finish it off. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. Now, anytime I draw something, what I like to do is I like to look at my reference photo, if I'm using a reference photo, or I think about what I'm drawing, and I like to try to think about it in basic shapes. So when I look at this hot cup of cocoa, I can see that there's this shape right up here. What shape is this right here? It's right, an oval. And then you look at the body of the cup, or the mug. You can see it's like a U shape. Well, I can draw ovals and U's pretty easily. You see these nice rounded, almost like backwards C shapes. So a lot of very simple shapes that make up this drawing. We're going to use those right away. So let me go ahead and get started here. We talked about the top being a nice big oval shape. So I'm going to start by drawing an oval up here. And if it's not perfect, it's okay. You can come back and fix it, erase. I like to draw lightly, so if I make mistakes, I can erase them very easily. So there's the top of my mug. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the body of my mug. So I'm going to do kind of like a nice big U shape like this. Now you don't have to use a U shape. If you want to do something that's a little more squared, you could. But you definitely want to give a rounded bottom that gives it the illusion, or it makes it look like it's 3D, that it's real. I'm going to go ahead and put a little handle on here. So I'm going to do like a small backward C, and then I'm going to do a big one right over that. There's my handle. So I have my mug. Let's put some hot cocoa in it. So to make it look like it's steaming, I'm just going to start here at the top of my mug, and I'm just going to do these little bitty wiggly lines. Now leave room right here because we're going to put some marshmallows there. So I'm just going to do a couple little steamy lines coming up. Looks like it's steaming now. And if I'm going too fast, just pause the video and get caught up. Now I'm going to put some not hot chocolate, I'm going to put some marshmallows floating in here. So to do my marshmallows, I'm just going to do some small ovals, and then I'm going to just draw two lines kind of coming straight down, and a little line so it looks like it's floating. Just kind of like that. So put a couple little marshmallows floating in here. So this little line is like the ripple the marshmallow would make in the hot cocoa. Now, one thing I did on mine, notice that there's like a little foot for the mug. Sometimes mugs have this. It's just like a little decoration, it has a purpose. But I'm going to go ahead and just draw two lines like this, and then I'm going to draw a curved line that kind of follows the bottom of this shape. Give that a little foot. And now I'm going to give my cup a little bit of a personality. I'm going to give it a face. You know what? On this one, yeah. So you can see I put a little face on here, added some eyes, a mouth. It's pretty simple to do. I'm going to go ahead and start by doing 2 big circles for the eyes. And then if you want to make these little shiny eyes, you want to put these little shines in there, all I do is I add 2 extra little circles, and then when I outline it, I leave those areas white. So they look kind of like buttons right now, but when I darken them in, they will get this kind of little shiny look. I'm going to go ahead and put a mouth in here, maybe a little tongue, give him a little expression with his eyebrows. All right, so it is time to outline this. Let's get started. I like to add outlines to my drawings. It makes them, gives them a little fresher, cleaner look. It doesn't take that long. So go ahead and outline yours, and we'll be right back. Now that we're done with that, I might go around and take my eraser and just clean up any pencil lines that I didn't stay on top of. It happens. I end up missing my pencil lines too when I'm outlining. So just going to clean it up. It gives it a nice cleaner look. All right, and there you go. There's your steaming hot cup of cocoa. Now you can color this however you want. I do suggest using a brown for the hot cocoa, or if you want to turn this into a coffee cup, you could do that as well. You can use a brown or a black for your coffee. That's for coffee instead of hot chocolate. That's always something that you can do. You can also add different types of faces. Here's one that I did. I made a little cat cup. So I added ears up here, and I added a little cat face and a little bell, and you can do all sorts of fun things. So have fun with this. Remember, this idea is just the start, and you can do whatever you want. If you want to add a little plate, like a little saucer here, that's really easy to do. You can just add yourself another little oval. Make it look like it's sitting kind of like on a saucer. Totally up to you. Now, I hope you had fun with this video. And until next time, I want you guys to remember that art is